flying and see if the gods respond. Feel the blessings of the seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eye.
Traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing up. But then again, you don't have a gliding
license?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license.
Oh, but we've been gliding for it?
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place.
So, you came looking for us because you—
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights— Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your— I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt!
Then no with a capital N-O. Do not challenge the authority of Examiner I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Stormterror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problem. But we do need to respect the rules and glide. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books.
Wow, that's a big old book!
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrot.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all? Sounds like it was a real drag. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the exam. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo Slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo Slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction?
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that what you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of my... But anyway, let's get back to the... Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the mark... You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city!
Here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle. like you've got the hang of wind gliding now.
Easy! You've flown this way before.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to just keep thinking about that license.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the... I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw a raptor gliding around these parts. I thought...
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people...
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a... But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the mark...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell...
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a work... This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the...
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for... Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the...
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to...
How do we know if this was left by a strange bird or an animal slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by Rap?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures But today, some crazy fellow suddenly...
Now, who does that remind me?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan...
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's what... Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and...
Heavy object? The artifact? This could... Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think...
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churl.
Another test subject. Another test subject.
Let's spice things up a little.
Freeze! Suffocate!
Bet you can't keep up.
Freeze! Suffocate! Freeze! You're open! You're open! Freeze! Windblade! Freeze! Windblade! I got careless. Have a little taste!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings. There's only one way over there. Raptor. However, it looks like the only...
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and... You still had one stage to go in...
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with it?
How about we make this the third and final...
Are you sure that's how the exam is
It's a custom version of the exam. Besides, the normal version of the exam... So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
Freeze!
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry.
hey, watch it. You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could...
So how did he get across?
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only...
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor...
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. but
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
the wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Freeze! Freeze!
Dodge this! Dodge this! That was unexpected.
Freeze!
Here's something special.
I got careless. Freeze!
Just you watch.
Freeze!
Wind blade.
Picked the wrong test subject.
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be—
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug. Little did he know, we're not so easily—
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, at the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to— Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Anything the Knights can do?
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding champion. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying— Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish— Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your—
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that—
Let the wind lead.